Hello everyone and welcome back to Gentoo Rescue. Today we are jumping into a level called Exchange or a world called Exchange. I'm not sure what to call each of the layers in this game. There's obviously the main Gentoo Rescue layer, then there's like the subworlds, the sub-subworlds, and then like the levels. Because I feel like 4 layers in is like usually the base level. For example, the level Involution. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, be sure to check out the prior parts of the series in the description below or card above. What are you about? Oh, you just swap. Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay, easy. And when you do swap, you stop the other penguin in their tracks. Also very good to know. A level called Nelly. Thought it was called Neil for a second, but it wasn't. Okay, if we go here, will you swap with the penguin inside? Yes, you will. That's probably a good thing. Is it? Oh, fascinating. Wait a second. Wait a second. If I do this and then go here, why would I do that? We do this. We pop you out of here. We pop you out of here. And now you are stuck. Okay. I think, personally, we need to swap with this character. Can the swapping guy... No, so the swapping guy has no relationship with the swappies. So if I go over here, then hit one of these. No. Hit one of the... Interesting. So yellow should be the swapper then. So that we can then do this and have you escape. Nope, absolutely not. Because you're stuck there forever. Interesting. So then green is, in fact, the swapper. Like from the hit game The Swapper, which I did play on the channel a bit ago. Because I do really want you to leave. I think you, in general, should leave. With Tim Robinson. I've been hitting a lot of references the past few Gen 2 sessions. Not sure what that's about. Guess we'll find out soon enough. So I can't swap with you when I'm stuck in there. That is a non-swappable position. You can swap with someone who is stuck in there, though. If I had to guess, our goal is simply never to get stuck in there in the first place. Like this, for example. We do this. Then we pop you right there. Okay, that was easy. I was making that way more complex than it had to be. As I often do. Won the world? Why do you have a missile? That can't be helpful. Next up is Switcheroo, which you use to describe basically all of these levels, I think. So this is a way to interact with Mr. Penguin without causing major issues. Gorgeous. Okay, very cool. Not so bad. Let's go to Permute, just for fun. Can we... What am I trying to do here? I mean, red's going to get stuck here, period. That's not a big concern. We do that, and then you're stuck. If I swap with a swap guy, nothing interesting happens if I have a double swapper situation happening. So what if we do one of these and have 2 swappy McGee's all in the same place? You do this, and then we have you both of you swap. What is the goal here? I guess we actually need to have Mr. Walrus come over here and swap, or be the swapper, so that when we do this, you can leave. Okay, gorgeous, that makes sense. Next up is interchange. Like it's on the highway, we're gonna interchange lanes. That one was bad. I don't know why I even went for that one. Apologies in advance. So, who needs the hammer? Okay. You come over here, then red swaps. You're now in a good position to leave. I don't think we really should be keeping around people who we don't need. If that makes sense. For sure yellow gets the hammer, right? That's for sure yellow's thing. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, cool. Because yellow didn't have a goal platform in the level, therefore it didn't really make sense to have yellow in there in the first place. I guess we can move over to this other side of the world. I guess. If you insist. How do we get anything happening over there? Because if we do that, then... Oh, you're gone forever. Cool. So we can kind of do like a little like interim strategy here. If we... Strange. Okay. If I just constantly do this, can I swap with them eventually? Yes, I can. Obstruction. I love being an obstruction to justice. I don't know what to do with you, though. How do I get rid of Walrus? I think I know how to get rid of Walrus. The way I get rid of Walrus is by putting Walrus, like, behind bars or something of the sort. Because then, if I were to come at Walrus from below, as such, for example, no. I want Walrus here. Then we do one of these, and then have you go like this. Perfect. So if we have them go through the wall, then they go away forever, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Stwap. Stwap. A level called Stwap. I suppose this is referencing the ability to, if you move into a place that you swap with, stop them in their tracks. Very cool. Very nice. Now, how in the world do you apply this methodology to getting blue into the right place? Easy. You get red into the right place first. Wait, no. I'm getting confused. I need red to be in the blue penguin ring. So I can then move blue like this, swap, have red stop, and everything is good. After red is in the penguin ring, I need to have... Wait. How in the world do I have blue in the teleporter and red in the penguin ring? Easy. I need to get red here. But then what do I do once red is in fact there? Found it. Found the solution. We go like this. Perfect. Okay, we are going through the swamp world with surprising speed. Now I know I say that a lot. It's like, oh, like that wasn't so bad, and then we hit like an absolute train wreck of a level at some point. Hopefully it's not going to happen today. Hopefully things remain easy forever. I suppose it's high time we learn what happens if we hammer and swap at the same time. Oh wait, no, hammer has no effect because things that activate on hit have no effect. Things that activate on hit take precedence over other kinds of possible actions in the game. I had simply forgotten that. Now we do need to find a way to get Mr. Green. Okay, so blue needs the hammer somehow. Yeah, blue needs the hammer somehow. And then we need to find a way to make... Wait, okay, so blue for sure needs the hammer because we have to get through this crack onto there using the hammer in one fell swoop. I wonder if you know what it means. Do I have to sacrifice a penguin to make that happen? Surely not. Maybe yes. Oh, that's clever. That's very clever. We don't have to sacrifice a penguin because we can use the swap penguin as a stop and swap sort of deal when I go to get the hammer. But how do I actually do that effectively? Like this. And then you go away, and then we do this. And then we can go up here and do this. Then pop you, and go like this. All the while red has to... How does red get the fish? How does red get the fish? That's a whole new layer we have to figure out. Red gets the fish like that. Cool. Not bad at all. That was pretty straightforward. Timing. It really wasn't that straightforward. It was actually kind of hard. But we got there in the end. Timing. Things don't happen at the same time in this game. Famously, this is a game that lacks synchronicity. Okay. If we go to the journal, please. An animal will be launched upon an infinite loop. Okay. The animal will be teleported to the right of the teleporting animal's move direction. So we would need me to be heading down to make that make sense. So, okay, we need to have the walrus get hit. Yeah, the penguin has to somehow... Okay, I think I'm beginning to piece it together. Am I? No, not really. I'm really not. I do think there is one part of it I kind of get. We do this, and then you hang out here. Okay, that was not so bad. That made sense. Basically, for this one, we had to get the walrus there, which wasn't that hard, and then pop down. While it moves, it gets teleported over there. And then because we were hanging down, it heads in the same direction. Like this. Vanguard. Probably this guy. There's no way that Mr. Red can get it, right? Yeah, there's no way for Mr. Red to get the actual Krabby Patty formula that lets you switch around like that. Boink. I don't know how to do this. I can't do this. I can't do this, guys. I can't do this. It's too hard. Oh, right. You go through the wall there. How foolish of me to forget. What is the end solution here? I mean, okay. Blue has to end up on... Blue has to end up on the tile there. This one right here. With red being down here or in another place where they are able to swap. It is also acceptable if red finds a way to get over this. Actually, this is the solution. Actually, in retrospect, finding a way to do something with this seems much more likely. But what exactly? I'm stupid. I don't know why I didn't just immediately go like, oh, you should go there. Oh. Interesting. So the swap won't ruin the life of the walrus. Then the walrus can go here, and then you can go here. Green go away while we get Mr. Walrus in town. to play. No, what? Wait. How does getting to any of these puzzles make any sense? I guess we can have the walrus go over to this gray penguin down here and hang out with them. Ah, that makes sense. Perfect. Contact. What does contact entail? Contact with an alien life form, perhaps? Contact with, I don't know, eye contact? Oh, eye contact. Scary stuff. We pop in here. Ugh, I don't like how the spring and the thing, the spring and the thing, I don't like how they interact. Makes it more difficult for me, and therefore, I'm having a bad time. Well, okay, I've got red in place, but then how do I get, what's his face? Blue in place as well. Because there's no way to do that by swapping with you. Ugh. You go over here. Then you go over here. Because I still can't get up there by just going here. We need to find some way to have us, like, go all the way or something. Will he go all the way? Because there's no way to bounce off of this penguin. You can't bounce off him. You swap if you try to bounce off him, which is bad. Well, it's not bad. It's just not helpful for this particular challenge. How did I have it before that was so good? I had red, like, in the corner before. Okay, how did I have red? I'm undoing and redoing to see if I can't find where I went right to get red in the corner. Nope, it could have reset at some point. I didn't really get a chance. Cool, okay. We swap with you, then we go here, we swap with you, then we go... Nope, that's not good. We need to have you in there, and have you... like here or something. Truly or something. Actually, we need to have you. Wait, no. Yes, we need to have you here while we find a way to get Mr. Red in the corner here. Maybe if we do it like this. Yes, this is looking all right. We pop here, and then we find some meticulous, masterful way to put you here, then bring you back like this. Gorgeous. Okay. Got it worked out. You come here. You go there. Mr. Neil, you're going to swap with this penguin and that penguin. I guess we're gonna do... Ew. No, actually, we're going to do this. And then find a way to swap this with my boy Neil. So we end up with some impeccable displacement. Gorgeous. Boink, out of here. Oh, shoot. Shoot. We can't. Do we need to smack? What do we do? Do we need to smack red? Because red has to stay in, no matter what. In my humble opinion, we are looking at a situation like this, where we smack you the reverse direction. Okay, we can arrange that. We can arrange that. And that has been arranged. Thank you. I'll be real, I don't fully understand that, but that's okay with me. We can make it work. Okay, let's go ahead and get Neil back in here. Yo, is that my guy Neil? Or why am I calling the walrus Neil? His name is not, in any sense of the word, Neil. There's 2 more puzzles we have to solve. And piecing these ones together could be the hardest challenge yet. If I just kind of bring you all the way around, ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. And then we do this. Can Neil? Yes, he can. Good job, Neil. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Who was that from? Bob the Builder. Any of you bob heads in the crowd? Anyone here a big bob head? Just me? Only bob head in town is me? Darn. Yikes. We do this. So we need to find a way to consistently get this fella, the red fella, to be shifting around and giving folks a run for their money. As we wander through this particular field of the universe. Can I do this? I can do this. Oh, but I need to have Mr. Yellow pretty firmly in the mix-up here in order to make anything of interest happen in this particular area. So I need to have yellow. Wait, how does this work? I somehow need to have what? I need to have red on here, so blue can run into red and make that work, and I know exactly how to do that. Yellow has to end up... We need to have yellow here, blue here, red here. How did I do all this big time swapping in my first round of level shenanigans? Now we need to swap the position of yellow and blue. Because again, I want yellow, blue, red. Here is yellow, so the blue can go to the right, run into red, and swap. And then red can swap with yellow, so yellow can leave. And then blue swaps with red again. Once we get that order of operations going, things will be a whole heck of a lot easier. I'm kind of just repeatedly swapping all in the same place. But then how do I actually get... I guess if we do this, yellow's already in the place we want him, low-key. Yellow's already in the place we need him. It's just a matter of getting red in the right place now, I guess. Nope. We keep you here for just a second. No, man, actually, you need to just... All I need to do is get you, like, here or something. But then there's no way for me to get red on there if he blows yellow away at this early date. He does that and we're kind of done. So then what can yellow do for me that yellow has not already done? Because yellow has already given a lot to this administration. Why am I talking like I am like a parliamentary or like presidential like reporter? Yellow the walrus has already given has given so much to his country, to his people, the walruses, to This is just the start. We go here, we swap you. I feel like putting you there just makes my life so much easier, potentially. We swap you two like it's the Macarena. I guess we could just have you swap immediately. But then we end up in the dubious position of this. This is the dubious position. I guess yellow can't immediately move in. The problem with putting yellow here is that we can't really have him leave, which I know is not like the #1 biggest problem in the world. Bro, is this the last one in this world? No, there's one more over there. Okay. We're close, though. We can almost taste the victory. The victory is... The victory is palpable. The victory is almost tantalizingly real. Is there any good reason to put... What's his face? Mr. Seal, like... there? No, because then you just end up stuck like this. No, you just end up stuck. Again, what I need is I need yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue, red. Or, what's another way to do it? I guess we could also have it yellow, red, then blue is anywhere here. We swap, yellow goes and offs himself, blue comes in for the swing and kill. So, you living there from the get-go, from the Geico get-go, really isn't so bad. It's more so just your inability to end up in one of these two spots that's concerning. Because then you just do that. The missile is such a strange and difficult thing to wield in this game. The missile is constantly challenging my knowledge and my spatial reasoning abilities in ways I don't particularly enjoy to think about. Okay, I think it's going to have to be the more loud solution of yellow, blue, red somehow. So let's get yellow down here, blue here, red there. We do this. We get you all the way over here. And then we did some kind of shenanigans to, like, really swap everything out. We got things looking pretty good over here at some point, and I don't really recall how we did that. That's the exact same thing we had at the beginning. Let's go and swap it around a little bit. We come hither. Then you come back here. You come back like this. You come back like this. I actually low-key really like having Mr. Yellow Walrus there, because that lets us do things like this, which that seems pretty good. Is that not the exact beginning of the puzzle remade? Yikes, 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 yikes. Because I recall very early on, we managed to make it, like all the way over here or something of the sort. But then we can't really do anything interesting from here because if we move red left or right, they're gone. So then we do this. Bring you in here like this. And then that's the inverse of how the puzzle started. Is that in any way useful? Not that I can really think of. I feel like there's kind of a few, like, soft lock states that we can get the puzzle kind of wrapped up into. Very few of which are a good thing. But this feels like a breakthrough. It's in fact the exact solution I had previously ordained. What a miracle. We got there in the end. Good job, me. Come down here. No, before I brought Neo down here, I need to swap you two. No. How do I do this? Wait. Oh, this is easy. Neo, come down here. And then we just have you go there. Good job. Okay, what is up with all of the letters? V, R, there's always an R. There's always a single letter name somewhere in these puzzles. What is up with that? There's got to be some sort of like meta puzzle involved with all those, right? Right? Okay, so we can't really have Mr. Blue get through there without causing a real ruckus. If we go through here, then do one of these. Boink, boink, boink. I can't, like, get you out of there. Interesting. Because then we're stuck over here, of all places. And, okay, Mr. Green needs to make it to the end here. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we passing around a single cane that we really, really, really don't want? That might be the case. And if so, that's very funny. We do this. And before we do that, we do this. So that when you do this, the cane goes away forever. Now, the cane being properly stuck is bad. That's the whole thought, really. One wonders if they're able to make the switcheroo No, don't go away like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because the cane being here actually would be quite good. Okay. Is there a way We can't have blue get the cane. We can't have red get the cane. We can't really have the walrus get the cane because the walrus has to come all the way through here to get over there. So red grabs it. It's okay if red has a cane. Fascinating. Because we need to toss things. I'm pretty sure we need to end up with a cane in this spot here. In this exact spot. Which means we have to have a cane in our hand when we touch the cane there. Or whatever it is. Oh, we trapped him forever. That's not good. But how do we get one thing moved around so many times in a interesting, believable manner? Because we can't really have... Because it'd be great if we could, like... I mean, we can. We can throw the cane. That's a great noise the walrus makes. I like the noise the walrus makes. It's a top 10 noise. Top 10 noise. I guess... We grab you, we throw the cane over. We don't want to throw the cane over because we don't want any penguin to end up with the cane. If ideally, we would have the two canes do their thing. What are we doing, actually? What I really need... Let me get some water going. Dry throat. I suppose... Okay, because here's how I foresee things kind of ending. I think it's basically undeniable that we... No, it is deniable. We can end up with the swap here. No, that's not going to work either. We need a cane to end up here. So we do this, and then the cane ends up there. Oh no, we're stuck. If I go here, oh yay, we escaped. Then we come here and we can have Mr. Cane be reborn. But then what? Because the herring has to end up out, and we have to end up with the herring over there somehow. And we have to end up with red in here somehow. We do this. We get red out here. what happens? You go like that, which is absolutely no good. It's okay. It's okay if red has a cane. That is totally acceptable. Red can end up with a cane. It is much less acceptable for either of the guys in here to end up with a cane. Oh. No, there's no penguins we can use to import things. Because the penguins that we have are a red walrus, a green penguin, and a yellow penguin. We don't have any shared ones, so we can't really have them moving around like that. One wonders. The wonders of life. Because, there's no real way to get these guys out of here. I'm pretty sure we have to do some juggling of things. You know what I mean? And I feel like the very first step in that juggling process. But then, no, I want, what I really want is I want you to bounce here. How does all of the bouncing stuff work again? Okay. How does... There's no interactions with canes, notably. What was up with item juggling? They'll fling their item. Very interesting. Flung items will nudge items 1 unit to the right. So then... Oh, okay. My theory is we gotta do some sort of elaborate nudging change here. Where we nudge an item out of this guy's hand. Maybe the cane? Maybe the cane gets nudged? No, surely not. Because this cane is a problem. We have to move the cane somehow. The cane cannot stay there. The cane has to end up on the other side, for sure. So then literally how in the world do we possibly achieve that? Boink. The cane is now on the interior, where it can no longer hurt anyone. Fascinating. This is genuinely fascinating. And is there any kind of fun dramatics we can pull off with this fella in here? Ooh, I have an interesting idea. Like, we go through here, and then we... No, because it launches. It launches them in a way that I don't like. where were we just at the beginning of this? So we had used this guy, and then this guy to launch. Yeah, you need to go over here. Like you. Like bada bing, bada boom. I guess. This is genuinely fascinating. I have no idea what I'm even meant to be doing here. The level is simply called R. Like the programming language. Now, I'll be real. I think something I'd really like to do is find a way to get this guy for... Maybe I should bring this guy... Oh, I'm stupid. If I grab this guy from the get-go... That launches another one, just far away forever. But then you're stuck there forever. I wonder if... Because, okay, so the thing is, we do this, and this can end up like here, for example. We can get rid of a cane pretty easily doing something of that sort. But one must simply wonder. If we do this, it ends up there, which is significantly worse. Significantly less useful. Yeah, no, that traps the one thing that's kind of saving us behind a wall. I guess we could do it like that. Oh, it has to go up. Okay, it forces it to nudge to the right. Got it, got it, got it. I am not going to get the one. That one is very difficult, and I'm not figuring it out right now. We are instead going to do the much easier thing. I say much as though it's a significantly easier thing to do now. I want to find a way. Oh, how am I supposed to... Okay. We bring you down here. Then we find a way to put you over here. Grab you. Swing this guy in some kind of interesting way. Because then we need to find a way to launch this guy, which shouldn't be that hard using the hammer, I guess. No, it will be hard because the hammer doesn't work. We have to use the missile, which is frustrating. But before he has a chance to do anything dumb or stupid... No, don't hurt Neil like that. Come on, man. Wait, how do we solve this one? So we for sure need to have green end up here at some point, which I think means we're going to put one of the penguins, probably yellow, hither. Then we need to get green back somehow, but I'm not quite sure exactly how we're going to get green back. If I had to guess, we're going to have to do it... Hmm. Yeah, Neo comes here. I'm really just calling him Neo now. I genuinely couldn't tell you why. I know why. It's because I misunderstood the name of the level that he first appeared in. You come over here. You're then morally and legally obliged. But then literally how do I... I guess we'll go over here just to start things off. But no, surely there's some better way to handle all of this. Herrings and all. I guess we do this. Bring you here. Pop you here. Then you, Mr. Cornelius. What if I just did that? I don't know why I need to do the extra step of having what's his face over here. Then the problem is how do I get there without causing a moral panic of myself? Is there any real way to save Neil in this context? I mean, I guess we do this. I just need to end up with... What? Wait, this makes no sense. Okay. I think I need to have the yellow... I think I need to have Mr. Yellow Penguin here. Mr. Switcheroo Dosey Doey or... Yeah, if we have yellow here... But there's no real way to do that. There's really no way to do that, man. Oh, this is challenging. You come in here, you do my laundry, and then demand for a refund. Like, come on, people. I mean, for sure we gotta find some way to have Neil the Walrus blow something here, over the hedge, over the window, over the garden wall. So that but then how do we do that while also maintaining the promise of getting Mr. Green Penguin into his area here? I mean, okay. Okay. I suppose we could... What could we do? Like, genuinely, what could we do to make any of this work better? No, not my man, Mr. Walrus. Not my main man, Walrus. The... Let's go over here and work out these solutions first. Okay, so we have this guy in position now. Or increasingly in position. Not in the exact position I need him in, but he'll be there very soon. Like this, like this. Then you go like this, and then everyone is very happy. But how do we get someone over here and doing all that at the same time that we... Oh, I just don't know. Ooh, I just don't know. Because, like... Am I stupid? I don't need a third penguin over there. I just need... I was... Name more iconic duo. Martin playing a puzzle game and overthinking things profoundly. I go over here. I then swap and go this. The missile can just do it itself. That was... I gotta stop playing. That is enough for today. That is enough for today. I was losing my mind over nothing at the end there. That must have been painful, and I apologize for that. Dang. Wow. That said, I do like exchange. The swap mechanic is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little thing you got going there. All these unfinished levels in all these worlds. Very interesting. How many secrets they're hiding. Some of these are like... Are these just hidden levels? Like, I'm sure the hidden level is right there for this puzzle, but I'm done for today. Clearly, I am losing my mind. On that note, if you enjoyed this video, do be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things down below. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more info on how and where to play it. And until next time, ooh, I dropped the penguin. Enjoy yourself.